And then it turns around and I am here, and here I am. Hello, everybody. Oh my God, I have missed you. What is going on? When I miss YouTube, something is going on. I just miss all you awesome cacti. Oh my gosh, I had a little, and I'm feeling confident enough now that, I don't know why, but yeah, I was in the chat beforehand. Yes, my hands weren't, I'm shaking internally, but my hands aren't shaky. Look at all the cacti. Guys, it's flooded with cacti in the chat. Or I love seeing green. I just love green. It's the best. I agreed with my niece this week because I've been hanging out with her and she's 2. And I agreed that she was going to have pink and purple hair, half and half. And I was going to have like highlight green, what is it? Fluoro green hair. And I actually don't want to wear a wig. I want to actually really do it, but no, can't be in the world with great hair these days. They make everyone have brown or blonde. Okay, off topic already. But yes, welcome everyone. It's so good to see familiar cacti faces. So green's a great color. Yes, what was I going to say? Yes, guys, you have to, every video that I put out, I wish I could like write so much more. I haven't hit the limit in the description box yet, which, you know, I love when I was filling out a form the other day and I just went on and on because I love when they give you lots of space or lots of characters, like maybe unlimited in an answer box. Anyone like that? Because there's nothing worse than when you're telling a story and there's a limit on the characters and you really got to chop it down. It's like, oh, you've already ruined my flow. Like, this is not a great answer, but you know, it's the character limit. And so, yeah, I was just, God, the person that got my form, because I even said, I hope I made a point while I went on and on. I just couldn't believe it. Yeah. Luckily, it was something to do with comedy, which I've kind of been focusing on. That's where I've been. I needed to get my attention back to the real world. In my perfect denial that the world outside exists, like my hermit life in a perfect like bubble, I could just sit in my house and make videos. But the real world is calling and it's fucking so scary. I'm like trying to overcome stuff because I swear lockdown has revamped a bit of my agoraphobia from my past, which I had for 3 years. I was so bad. I really relate my story with agoraphobia to Shirley from Shameless. I think it's the American one because it's the good one. But yeah, you know, she can't leave her house, but nothing to do with like, yeah, just that she can't leave the house, not sleeping with like old drunk men. I'm off topic. Yeah, and so I've been trying to get into this club, this comedy club. I was meant to enter a competition this year, but it's at this club and I haven't been back there since March 2020, and tonight was my second attempt. Oh no, like, right, there's even been one attempt where I failed before, and this was my second attempt. Like, I've also brought tickets both times. Usually comedians get in free, but because I haven't been there in a year, I need to reestablish myself. Because, yeah, I had like a PTSD attack on stage last time I was there. And, you know, that's something yeah. And everyone around me thought that I was reacting and crying and shaking back and forward, like extremely upset that I bombed. That's not, yeah, that pissed me off because I couldn't even communicate that it's like not. But yeah, so I haven't been back since then. And yeah, and tonight I failed as well. So it's like $40 I've spent. I'm like, I have to do it next week. Next week, I have to. Because if I don't get in there and I don't see, you know, how it's meant to be in the heats, how people are meant to do it, you know, if I don't visualize myself on that stage, Plus, I need to get into the club if I'm going to compete in the next time, right? I'm head fucking myself so much. I wish I could go back to when I lost my mind and started comedy, because without my mind, I had no anxiety. Everything was just chill. And I had this like motto, like, I don't give a fuck. Now I give a fuck. I give a fuck. And it's fucking with my head. And yeah, and I got no one to talk to, like in my house. Usually I talk to my dog, talk it through, you know, regroup, get grounded, and then approach it. And yeah, and like, I don't know, you guys might be the people, like, to stop me from going nuts. I try to make friends with my neighbours, but we're just on different levels in life. The lady next door, she's only a few years older than me, and like her kids are adults and stuff. I just freaks me out. I totally missed that boat. And now I'm nearly adult age. Oh, this has gone on. What's going on, guys? I can't believe I'm nearly adult age. Everything. Since I've been trying to get past this problem, I've been coming way more awake. It's weird. Oh, okay, I'm shaking just thinking about it. Are we at 11 minutes yet? Because that's usually when I, you know, get to the point. But yeah, you guys should always check the descriptions of my videos, because that's where all the info is that doesn't come out of my mouth. Usually a lot of info does, but not important stuff. And there's ways that you can support this channel, like being part of the CACTI contributors. Oh, it's a great name because they contribute. Ooh, and they're all waving they're waving their cacti hands in the air right now. Yeah, you can become part of them, join the crew. Join. Oh, I always do this. The crew is everyone, and the contributors are their own little side street that's parallel. We could go on and on. Get to the point. Anyway, if you want to join them, you should. You get little badges next to your name, which is, I love seeing. And look, I got my little YouTube here so I can see it. And it's like, I made that. My creativity is the little badges. Einstein would be so proud of my genius. Yeah, and also you get 10% off merch. Yeah, I've got merch, guys. I got fanny packs. Yeah, that's what they're called in your country. I love that you guys call them fanny packs, but you know, we call them bum bags because we got a bum and then our fanny is the front bum. I'm not sure. Have we gone over this? I'm pretty sure we've gone over this. Anyway, I need to give a shout out to my CACTI contributor this week. Well, this live. It's D Connor. Thank you for all, like, seriously, when you're like one of the first always to message on my videos, just to like do the cacti high five, like I got it in, you got to the top and pressed the button, you know, in, what is it? Those games where they fall. Okay. Has anyone seen the Japanese one though, where they're like ice, they're on ice and the steps are ice and they got to climb and then they like, there's water and then they all slip down. Oh my God, it's one of my favorite because me and my friends were always like, which color are you going to go for? I always go for like pink or whatever. And to watch Pink's journey through the game, it's like, is he going to win? No, he slips right before he's about to push the button. I can't remember what this is. It's like not Ninja Warrior. It's on like SBS. If you're from Australia, it's on SBS and it's in between Ninja Warrior and what is it? They made a guy do like using a unicycle, go on a really skinny track over water. Oh, what is this? I really want to watch it because there's nothing on TV now. Okay, I dribbled on. Oh, Alberta and Stella. Good names. Stella. Thank you for becoming a member. It's 12:44. I've gone over my own threshold right now. Look at you guys. Just saying hi to everyone in the chat quickly. Lauren Elizabeth, how you going? Katie, Shelley R. Yes, Shelley R. Got merchandise. Fanny packs. I mean, I've got one. I don't know where my thing. I ordered a fanny pack and a hoodie because I needed a hoodie. By the time that it comes, it's not going to be winter anymore. I reckon it's lost. For some reason, it's got to go to Sydney before it comes here. And I'm like, why? Why? You're going backwards and then coming. Oh, my God, it just annoys me. I don't even know if it will come in here because does post come in when your borders are closed? I don't know. Don't ask me. But, yes, I have merch. And the links are down the bottom. Down the bottom? Yes, because it's a bum bag. Oops. Oops. Oh, and Dee saying hi to the people in the chat. Oh, Ori Enigma. Have we come across each other before? That's a great name. Oh, and Be Free, how you going? Cacti high five going down the line. Yeah, so I completely failed tonight. Didn't get into the club. Caught an Uber. Kind of freaked out though, you know, press cancel when they're like, are you sure? Why do they even ask, are you sure? Because I'm never sure. This is another reason I might need a husband to make decisions. It's a pro and cons list right now because really, who wants to deal with people? Okay, well, tonight, you know what? I haven't really been watching what's been going on. I don't know. I went to look and then I was just, it's the same stuff, but she's going after someone else. I'm so sick of it. It was draining me. So it's awful though. Like it's awful for me. I ended up reading way back to like 2015, like in her blogs. I found like her WordPress blog and like her blog that she set up for V, his superhero something like blog. And I've got them all archived. But like I also came across this other, I've got them all saved, sorry, because they're archived. Thank God those people that are smart and archive so much. I'm like, oh my God, you know, using web, Wayback Web, whatever. Yeah, so, and I also came across a Todd Chrisley article, which, oh my God, because she's been deleting all his videos, and for some reason I swear I would have had it because I've got a lot of her KJ live, that, you know, that other channel, most of them. But yeah, I don't have it. But yeah, it's embedded in this article. There's a video and I haven't watched it yet because I wanted to watch it with you guys. We can skim the article. I don't know. Is it legal? Yeah. When have I ever cared anyway? Yeah. Which says I've got so many fines over there. I just looked at my pile of fines because, yes. Is the show called, MXC. Yes, Angel Cake. I need to write it down. I'm pretty sure that's it. Like it's, MXC is probably one of them because I remember there was like, it's so good. And I would have had to like write it into Google and try to explain it. And I can't explain stuff. So thank you. You saved me so much time. I will report back on how good it is. Oh my gosh. Because I found Heartbreak High. I know it's been rough. Oh, so she got the letter. How has she been acting? I saw Toad and I was just like, is he got a filter on as well? But the thing with Toad, because I'd been watching old stuff, like I'd read something and then I was like, I remember that like video, and then I'd go watch the video. And so I came across that video. It's like Friday Night Hangs or something. She's got blonde hair. And Toad comes on, and he must have just got his tattoo because the whole time he spends with the side of his arm, like he's trying to face it forward like a loser. But what shits me is it's not where any normal person would get a tattoo. Like, it's not centered properly, and it shits me. It really shits me. Oh, because I was sitting behind this chick the other night at this comedy show. She had this tattoo on the back of her neck, and it wasn't centered. And I could not watch the comedy show. Like, it was so annoying. How dare you? How dare you put this in front of me? Like, I had to swap seats with my friend a few seats down because I was like, I can't focus. It totally threw me off. So yeah, Toad. I think he got that like only after when they started making money. He was like, I need to get a tattoo, and you can get whatever palettes you want to change your face into someone else. I'm just looking over at chat. They probably are talking. Oh, I'm so white too, Robin. Are you talking about like can't go in the sun? But I avoid the sun. See, like my biggest thing is like, because I don't look my age, probably because I don't feel like I'm almost 39. I'm 40 next year. My best friend just turned 40, and that's when kind of reality started setting in, because at least she's got like children. She's like got like, I don't know, something to show, I guess. I mean, I guess I got my home and that. I got nothing really to show. Oh, fucking my phone, yeah. But yeah, like I avoid the sun. I avoid drama. Can't like, and yeah, dramatic people that like fuck with your head. Like, oh, I can't deal with that. And there's something else that I avoid, and that's why I look younger than what I am. I don't know. Oh, and just moisturize the fuck out of your skin. That's all it takes. And when I look at Katie, I'm like, oh my God, the way you put your makeup on is why your face is so ruined. Just stop pulling on your eyes. Oh my God, no. Really? Albert? What happened? How come Cacti crew, are you guys letting me down? No one has told me of this until now. So what's going on? Yeah, you should write that down in your little book. Bill, you were on Roadhog's Live last night. He adores you, by the way. Oh, I don't know what to say. I need like someone like leave me the timestamp and the link, because I need to put that in my reality. Okay, I'm going like, what? So other people watch my videos? And also, if anyone that's new that is listening, welcome. It's weird because like I'm like, what are you doing? Do you know what you're signing up for? Because we don't even know what's going on. But somehow it's working, and we're just going with it. And like, I was on Reddit the other day, and I read a comment someone wrote. I didn't even know Cactus Bill was a female. Oh my God! Like, it just clicked. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. But seriously, I didn't think about that. Like, it only just hit me. I mean, I am a snail, but that is a real slow reaction. I guess maybe I should write that I'm a female. No. Bill is like disagreeing with me. He's like, look, I'm my own person now. I'm my own entity. Entity? Sounds weird. Okay. So yeah, should we go have a look at that article, or have you guys already seen it? Or because I don't know I think the video is the one she deleted. Also, do I sound all right? Because I've moved my microphone. And I'm just looking at the chat. It was last night. Oh, should I go look at it now? I don't know. Should I go look at it now? Oh my God. Well, should we make the chat can make the decisions? What do you guys in the chat want? I think there's just a little bit of a delay, so let's just wait. They'll tell me, although they didn't tell me until now. Although I haven't actually been online. Oh my God, I'm so bad. It's struggling. It's so hard to, like, I spent the whole, since 2019, like with my phone on silent, no notifications. Like I don't even let my phone ring. Like I'll check it when I can, but I also all apps, and I've double proofed it somehow, because now I don't know how to make everything have sound. It's almost like my past self has done something to the phone, because I'm known to do this. Might have to get a new phone. I'm just looking at chat. But, oh, thanks. I sound great. Yay. Thank you. It's good to know. No one wants to sound awful. Sorry to everyone listening. We will get there. That's why I'm always good in replay, because they just come in and then they click it and then boom, they're at where they want to go. But when you're listening to me live, it's like, you know, when the line is moving steadily and then it just stops, but it stops for a while and you're like, what the fuck is holding this shit up? And then it's just someone who's like, what are you doing, mate? Keep going. I can't decide. I can't decide. It was a hoot when he went to your video. Oh, those old ones though. I've still got those videos. I've still got her Periscope videos. We could go for a trip down. That's what I mean. This is another thing I was going to address, but I don't know if we would have time. So I was going to leave it till the end or possibly do another live on it. The obvious mental health issue here, and also alleged amphetamine addiction, which is so obvious because I've lived that life, and I've also had friends that have lived that life. Like, this is decades ago, like in 2000 and stuff. I've spoken of this. I was addicted to meth. Scary, right? What you do when you're young. But I'm a rarity to be on the other side and have, you know, rebuilt my life and into, you know, some of my friends weren't lucky like that. And yeah, I see it all on her. Anyone who has gone through this can see it on Katie. It's so obvious. And it's something that she can't sit there and bullshit about, because like she can keep lying and lying, but it's just absolute proof through X. Yeah, through people that have overcome that. It's just so obvious. But it's even more now. It's like she's spiraling. And what shits me even more is I think I might have to make a video calling out YouTube, because what the fuck? Just because like this is their platform. And how many people have we seen that have really had like a spiral? It's like watching someone self-destruct and spiral down, and what, like no one can do anything? Like, what? And that's when I can't. After she's accused everyone, that's also another thing, the meth-induced paranoia that is going on. Actually, let's go there. Let's go there. Hang on, let me get that up. Where is it? Hang on. Let me think. Let me use my brain. Yeah, sorry, because I can't drive and talk at the same time. If we want to get there, I've got to use my brain down one side of it. Why is that not working? Okay, meth-induced psychosis. And Adderall, yes, I say it weird because we don't have that in Australia. We have, different. But where is it? Sorry, I should be more organized, but I never am. Adderall is basically, well, pharmaceutical grade meth. And the symptoms are exactly the same though. Let me just do a little sherry. And and I just think the best people to call Katie out are people that have gone down this path. No more. What am I doing? I don't know. Whoa. We don't need my face on here. Let me just go down here. So these are some of the, I guess, symptoms. Hallucinations are common side effects. Meth can alter the brain enough to induce delusions, hallucinations. When combined, this is considered psychosis. Types of hallucinations and delusions include hearing voices, seeing people or objects, developing a false sense of danger. Psychosis can include paranoia, aggression, and violence, and it's usually towards others. And I find that's when she strikes out at her subs. I can see it, like she's just so eager for that drama, that control, that hang on, trying to scroll and talk at the same time is not working in my favor. Constantly scratching at the skin sores on arms, legs, and face. Hallucinations, delusions, paranoia, increased aggression towards violence on themselves. Where is it? There's like a little bit. I was reading and I probably can't find it. Different types of delusions. What is it? Persecutory, like mean words. Persecutory and referential. Delusions involve beliefs that someone is being tricked, tortured, made fun of, spied on. Delusions where someone thinks a public message is a personal attack. She's so fucking paranoid about everyone, and they've all become part of her. I don't know, it just makes me think of a beautiful mind, but I don't believe she has a beautiful mind. But when everyone, like, of his friends and family members, like, became characters in his brain, but that was real psychosis. And it's scary. It's so scary because she's actually a danger in this state, because there's no way that she is going to stop because she thinks that she has ADHD or she's lying to herself that she does, because she doesn't. Like when I take my when I take my medication, I'm so calm. I could go, like, I take my meds and then I'll go back to sleep. I'm just so calm, and I can't watch her. Well, I'm used to it now, but she used to make my anxiety go through the roof with all the picking and constant twiddling, and she can't sit still, and she's always doing stuff with her fingers. And anyway, right now, like, she's got the whole like meth mouth where she can't control her lower jaw, and she's always got a like so I used to have this thing when I was like in the depth of like my addiction. I used to have this thing where I would bring my top lip up to my bottom of my nose, like make it like it's like a nose shelf. Let me see if I can still do it. Like I'm smelling my top lip, but she does that. It's so creepy. And anyone else out there, like, I swear there must be heaps of you that are watching her and just going, she's addicted to amphetamines. It's so obvious. And how is she getting away with, like, well, I guess I could say that, but then on the flip side, we've also got, I haven't even ventured down, but I've seen from people I follow on Twitter, that lady with the tarot, and she's like got an addiction. I can't think of her name. But that's total exploitation again of like mental health. It's almost like, as long as, you know, you're in a partnership with someone, like partnership with YouTube, you'd think like, and you're in business together, like, wouldn't you just care for the other person? No. It's so sad watching mental illness be just, and you can't do anything. I think I've been here before. I think I've always said, like, I even look back on my old videos and I've been saying the same stuff. It's so scary. I've been saying the exact same stuff for how long? And then I come back around. I feel like that's what I'm doing now, because I feel like I've been here before. Maybe, but when I cared, because at one point she did have my heart through the mental illness stuff, because I could see the depression that she was in, the deep depression, where you have no idea, well, where everything someone says to you or whatever you take as a personal attack, and where, you know, you're just dead in the eyes and you're just surviving like day to day in the same routine. And what you think you look like, you don't. I've said this before, like, I was put on these meds that made me put on like 50 kilos for the first time in my life. Like, I'd never been like so, well, I didn't know that. In my mind, I thought I looked good. But looking back, oh my God. In one photo, my boob is the size of my mum's head. Like, it's that crazy. That's probably my reality check then. When I looked at this photo where I'm standing next to my mum and my boob is bigger than her head. Yeah. I'm sure there's other people out there that can probably relate. Probably not. What am I even talking about? Okay. But yeah, I wanted to say so much more on this topic. Oh, I even made a video today, but then when I uploaded it on YouTube, I was like, oh, I should probably edit it, because, like, yeah, but then edit would just break the flow. Here we are. I'm fucking up my own life. Okay, so should we just go and look at Todd Chrisley? It's finally, she's gonna get fucked by a Todd the way that she should have been before. Like, is anyone else thinking that? Please say you are, because I might become a cheerleader. That's how excited I am. You know, don't even know if I'm into popcorn. Yeah. Well, yeah, now I've lost weight. I've got that disability thing where I need a thigh gap. Not having a thigh gap is a disability, in my opinion. Oh, you want to do, okay, road hog. Okay. But really though, maybe just leave me the link. Because like you guys have obviously all seen it. Oh, do you want to see my reaction? But what if my reaction is, okay, let me do a little scan. Look, I got to follow what the chat says because, you know, they showed up and they're putting words down. Oh, so they are catching up to that tarot chick. Oh, good. Because I felt sorry for her. Yes, Mashy Cat or Mishy Cat. Oh, yeah, I heard that, Lauren Elizabeth. Like, yeah, just even to joke, though. That's what I mean. Like, was she on them before she was prescribed them? Did she go looking for, was she, you know, which in my opinion she was, because I don't know one psychiatrist that would prescribe Adderall to a known alcoholic. No way. Because if she's addicted to alcohol, then she will abuse, there's a 100% chance, and studies have shown that she will abuse the medication she is given for ADHD. Oh, Todd. Isn't he just, oh no, oh, Todd, that Todd, yeah. But even Toad, like Toad is such a, when he replies or when he comes in, like he's such a, pushover. Like one of the, I can't imagine him standing behind his words either. Like if we came across him down at Woolies or Coles or something, I can't imagine he'd have much man in him. He'd probably have to go and ask Katie sitting in the car if he can do something, run it past the person that wears the pants first. I don't think he really thinks for himself. I mean, if he heard his music, as a metal fan myself, what? Yeah, no, as a metal fan myself, any Slipknot fans out there? Oh, guys, Joey, I can't stop thinking about it. It's sad. Well, I'm a drummer's. Drummers are my favorite people. Maybe because I got no rhythm, but I collect drumsticks. I got like Joey's drumstick. I also had a photo with him in 2000. And I could never share it because it's a photo without his mask. Yeah, and so yeah, he's one of my. He passed away from. He had like cancer or something. But it's sad when someone you grew up listening to passes away. Like, oh my God, if anyone from Corn ever passes away, I don't know what I'd do. Yes, it was like 46 or something. Yeah. Because he also died the same week that Dita Brummer died, which from Home and Away, Human Angel. That was a shock as well. Anyone from Australia, like Dita Brummer, guys. That means like Ben Unwin and Dita Brummer, who both dated Sophie. I can't remember her real name, but she posted on Instagram about them. Like both of the guys she dated died. Oh, Home and Away. Yeah. Oh, Shelley, you are an Aussie. Maybe you've told me before and now it's only clicking in. I used to have his posters on my wall from like Smash Hits and Dolly. Yeah, okay. Oh, yes. Well, when Kurt passed away, I was so young. I was 12 years old. And I remember my brother was more into Nirvana. I was into Korn. I know, I kind of, but how did we end up here? Oh my gosh, the whole toad like cupcake. I know. I just God. The chat, that's something the chat convinced me. Let's go have a look at on Erin's channel, and it's running through my mind right now. It's what? And in my brain was telling me that it wasn't real. Like it was someone had made it. And then when everyone was like, no, it's real, I was like, okay, let's get to the point. Let's get to the point. Should I just go to that Chrisley? Oh no, you want me to go there? Okay. Someone needs to make a final decision for me, because I can't decide. Or should we carry on with the mental health thing? Because do you guys remember when Katie did the video, I can't believe I forgot mental health day, and then started talking about ADHD being a mental illness? Well, someone in that chat actually tells her that when you're properly medicated for ADHD, it's like being on opioids, opium. It is. It's so calm. And Katie agrees. When the hell has she ever been calm? I'm just looking at chat. Tamara, I really don't think her doctor knows. She obviously did not disclose her history, which is also lying to someone who's prescribing you meds. My only thing is like she must have gone pill shopping. This psychiatrist. I mean, just give her psychiatrist a little view of her channel. And Katie's also doing that eye thing that when you're really, really high and you're buzzing off your head, you hold your eyelids high. I'm trying to do it now. Like, look at me, I'm awake. Because your pupils are so big, it's just, and you're so like a euphoric feeling. Well, yeah. Well, Todd Chrisley suing, I have read that she's been summoned for deposition. So they're going to call her for some court in later on in the year. And then I think after whatever comes from that, then he might be able to file. But apparently that was said in the podcast. I just love his voice. I love his voice. Oh, I can't find any of, obviously, no, I don't think anyone in Australia has ever watched it because I can't find where it might be streaming. And yeah, just I found snippets though on YouTube, and I just want to, maybe I should just listen to his podcast. But does he talk to anyone else? I just want to listen to his voice. It's so awesome. That's the accent I love. It's like, is it Southern? I don't know. Maybe. Sorry, I've gone. Oh, hi, Venda. I know. I'm so on Team Chrisley. Woo, Team Todd. I've never been. No, Todd. Oh, do you know what? Backwards, it's dot. I don't know what that means, but it could be something. It's not. Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to go check out. Oops. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to click there, and it's silent, and you can't hear it because I got a new mouse. I'm kind of liking it, but I miss the sound. Oh, I miss the songs that we could make on clicky, 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 clicky. Get rid of my face. I've already put it where we need to go, I think. Oh, there's the video. Should we just see what the video is? It's from 2019. August 13, 2019. Christian reality star facing 30 years in prison for fraud. Oh, is that his wife? No, is that his wife? Oh, that's the first time I've seen her. And I didn't expect her. Should I just have a little read? Well, this is what she says. Todd and Julie Chrisley. Oh, Julie Chrisley. It's a little hard to say. Todd and Julie Chrisley are facing more than 30 years in prison for defrauding banks and the United States government. U.S. Attorney B.J. Pack announced the incident in a press conference earlier today. Is this Katie writing this? That's a good sentence, even though it could have been one sentence. But in a press conference, Pack stated that the Chrisleys falsified bank documents to obtain millions of dollars in loans from multiple lenders. According to the indictment, the documents contained inflated account balances. Oh, here we go. Maybe like, does that open? Let's have a look. Although you won't, no, it doesn't. It doesn't anyway. That link leads nowhere. To prevent the IRS from garnishing his business and property, Todd Chrisley listed Julie Chrisley. Do you really need to keep saying the last name? As the owner of all their property and business. When the couple joined Chrisley Knows Best, the couple began earning millions of dollars from the production and media deals. The indictment alleges that the Chrisleys funneled their income through a company called 7C. That was hard to say. What's going on in my brain? Did I just have a mini stroke? That was really hard to say. 7C Productions. Wow. What's going on inside my brain? Is it still working? Who knows? The Chrisleys are alleged to have continually wired money out of the 7C Production bank account to fund their lavish lifestyles. The government alleges that after 2012, the couple never filed a federal tax return, despite earning millions of dollars. What? He bragged about spending $300,000 on. I wonder how much Katie's has spent. What do you guys think Katie's expenses per year on shit has been? I reckon about $300,000. Close. I don't know how many Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath pallets she buys per month, because she goes through a lot. She goes through probably a NARS powder pot every 2 months, in my opinion. You'd have to. I've still got the same powder for like a year and a half later. Yes. Well, that's what it sounds like, Will. Yeah. She's talking about running taxes through an S corporation, which every single rich person does. Yes. And she probably, like, just to out someone's finances, though, and like, the date on the article is August 13, 2019. I can't believe, like, I didn't know that she was still writing on Patheos in the second half of 2019. But yeah, let's go have a look what the video is. Actually, I'll have to mute my mic. Hang on. It's just a lot of bank words and numbers. My brain's automatically just going, are we going to read that? I don't think so. Emails obtained by the federal government showed Todd Chrisley, what did he do? Asking his accountant to fabricate bank statements. He requested his CPA increase values of accounts that either didn't exist or had negative balance. The couple used the documents to obtain fraudulent loans and mortgages to fund their lifestyle or pay off other debts. Okay. In 2007, a media investigation uncovered that the Chrisleys owed the state of Georgia over $700,000 to the Department of Revenue. During the investigation, his son Kyle said that his father hid money to avoid taxes. I'm going to press play and then I'm going to do that. Should we put, see, I was talking. Should we put a, should we have a little bet on the eyebrows, what state we're in? That's when I know what chapter of life we are, like if I refer to where the eyebrows are at.
Good evening, everyone. How are you? I'm going to have to turn my mic down because I noticed earlier today it was really loud because someone asked me to turn it up, and I'm always working on having or finding that happy medium. How is everyone tonight? It's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball, Katie Joy, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late because I'm literally never late. I am always on time, usually, sometimes, except when I'm taking my child someplace. Then if it's up to him, we are literally always 15 minutes late. So earlier today.
That's a bit of a side swipe at your son. What the fuck, Katie? Why did you need to include that? I don't know. Should we watch from the beginning? I was just, first off, I was like, this is a good intro. Like, she made that herself. Everything that Toad touches is shit. We don't want to hear him singing without a crystal ball. Like, he's not even he's not even the singer of the band. That's how shit he is at singing. And I could sing better. Like I said, maybe she could have a competition where people make her intro and then she could choose. And maybe one of her streams could just be showing everyone's entry. It would be like America's Next Top Model, you know, when they have to make the videos or stuff. I love that. I love that. Should I just press? Like she's got the blanket wrapped around. I hate when she does that because I don't know what's under there.
I reported about the indictment related to, sorry, I have my little blankie on. I'm kind of chilly tonight. The indictment related to Todd and Julie Chrisley. Some of you in comments had said, are you just trusting gossip sites? To which I said, hobbycock, that's not how I do my work. You should know better than that. I actually have the indictment, you guys. The indictment, the 27-page indictment that goes through line by line how this whole scheme.
I was just going to say, I think this is probably around the time that she wrote that article. I'm thinking this is late 2019 and way after, like, you know, that's her regrowth on the side of her head. Remember she shaved that side of her head? I've got a side photo. Makes it look like she's got a mullet, but it looks good. Like she should get a mullet with a fringe. Oh, and I stumbled across a clip. Was she talking about painting the walls cream or white? And then I just kept moving. But I was really hoping that she was talking about that. And what, did her subscribers mention this? Did they, like, I feel like I've been screaming from the rooftops, paint your walls, paint your walls. Look at this. Like, she looks more alive, less calm. The dogs aren't in the room. This must be before the dogs, like the neighbors complained about the dogs barking all day. That's why they're kept inside now. And when the neighbors complained and the cops like turned up to her house, she got all emotional and went on with that LGBTQ flag ripping incident, which wasn't right, which didn't happen because like her flag was weathered. This is all being discussed. I mean, I'll link, there's a video that explains it all and even has the police report. I'll link that. Let me write it down to remind myself. Okay. And this is the couch before, or is that the one with, is that the amber couch? I'm not sure. Wow. But that's what it looks like with the back pillows, which are now missing, which someone on Reddit has pointed out that the back cushions of the couch now are missing. What happened to them? In my thing, I think that one of the dogs probably pissed on them because she hasn't done any therapy because she's rescued dogs. She's rescued a dog that was rescued from a puppy mill that whenever they're around someone that wears a hood or a hat just gets like basically dog PTSD, just like starts shaking and weeing everywhere. What's Katie been wearing lately? You haven't heard from Sweetie, have you? Where is Sweetie? Never around when she's wearing a hat. Okay, so I'm just going to press play. Oh, I might skip ahead. We'll see. Like, she's already shat me so much.
Played out. So let's start from the beginning. Todd and Julie Chrisley are stars or formerly stars of the show Chrisley Knows Best. Todd Chrisley is described as a self-described self-made millionaire. Prior to working on Chrisley Knows Best, he was said to have made his millions by purchasing foreclosed properties and then reselling them to lenders. Now, this is kind of where the scheme starts and sort of morphs into this masses scheme. Now, on Instagram, Todd insists that he did not do this. There was no part of this, and rather he was set up by a disgruntled employee who falsified documents and also who did all of this behind his back without knowing.
That sounds a bit like Westbrook's, a little bit Halo Beauty. Oh, what's going on over here? Mimor, is that you putting your hand up? I mean, I just need to clarify. Sorry, guys, 1 second. I just need to add a mod. This is what happens when I'm trying to work. What? Oh, hang on. Oh, hi, Roadhog. You're not driving a truck right now? Please don't be driving a truck. You never know what I'm going to say that might throw a spanner in the works. Oh, sorry. I'm just looking on my phone and I get distracted because everyone's got cacti next to them and that's so beautiful. Oh, okay. Okay. I was going to skip ahead, but she's talking business a little bit. Oh, gosh. Okay. We're coming back in.
Now, if Todd is to be believed, there would have to be someone doing
Come on! Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? But it's wherever it's paused and like, thank you for stopping at this. Great. This is great. But see how much older she looks as well? I might have to skip ahead. Well, it's going fucking great, isn't it? This is how it goes with me, and this is why I'm so much better on replay. Fuck. Wait, just check out my face for a minute, okay? Like, let me try and talk and do this. You know what? I just figured out that it's on. She hasn't deleted this video. Should we go watch it on the actual on YouTube? I mean, God, what is going on? I haven't even smoked anything. This is fucking not working for me. Why is it not working? It's just absolutely ridiculous. No. It's not loading anymore. What if I've broken it now for everyone? Like, no one can use this link because Bill has ruined it. And that's what happens. Remember VHS, when you'd go to watch a movie that was popular, but, you know, my brother had watched it too many times and it was fuzzy in that one particular part? Yeah. High Times at Richmond High. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And thank God I was able to bullshit enough, because here we are and I finally got it together. Shit. No.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Katie Joy from Without a Crystal Ball. I hope you guys are having a great afternoon. We have breaking news out of Atlanta, Georgia, with another reality star getting into trouble. I told you how I absolutely love crime related to he didn't do anything wrong, right? Well, not so fast. According to the federal prosecutor in this case, BJ Pack, there is a ton of evidence and corroborating evidence that says it wasn't the employee that did this out of revenge, but rather Chrisley instructed this employee to sign off on documents, to sign for documents, and to falsify documents on his behalf. This all kind of blew wide open in March of 2017 when a local Georgia news outlet identified that Todd and Julie Chrisley owed a total of $770,990 to this Georgia Department of Revenue Services for failing to file tax returns between the years of 2006 and 2014. He declared
she's got so much saliva in her mouth just fucking talking about this. She had to stop to swallow in the most bizarre spots. Why does she swallow like a goose? Why does she, like, you know, I don't know why it's more obvious here. Maybe it's because I woke up just a little bit more. Who knows? Oh, chat, look at you going off. Like it's moving. It's very rare. No. Okay. Guess I got to keep pressing play. There's a lot going through my head.
Declared himself as a Georgia resident, but he held a homestead in the state and he still didn't file taxes. In 2016, he moved to Tennessee, which has no income tax, but he didn't pay those taxes. His son, Kyle, at the time, told reporters that his father was really good at hiding money, and he grew up without money and therefore would do anything to keep it. Now, in regards to what the...
Which, Katie, you could learn from that. You grew up without money, but oh my God, you fucking buy everything. You buy so much. You cry that you're out of money. You need money for your son, for his future and stuff. But the amount of money that you spend on makeup and materialistic bullshit is just, well, part of your addiction. Sorry, I just needed to add that. Like, oh, pissing me off already.
Actual charges are. They are wire fraud, conspiracy to commit bank fraud, and conspiracy to defraud the U.S. government. BJ Pak said in his press conference that he defrauded banks by fraudulently obtaining millions of dollars in loans. He used the loans to fund his lavish lifestyle and did not pay back his creditors. In fact, he provided false documents to banks. He submitted false documentation to also lease people, not only lenders, but also landlords. He attempted to get in California, he got a lease for a business, which he called Chrisley Asset Management. In order to obtain the lease, BJ Pak says he said that he falsified documents and he shifted papers to show that he had more money in his bank account when he really had none, or less than what he had. He said that he actually cut out the funds, pasted them back on, and then scanned the documents in and sent them to the landlord. Obviously, the landlord never received.
Oh my God, is anyone else laughing? Oh, just when you're hanging for that word. What's it gonna be? Why do you need to stop? You weren't even swallowing. Your brain was really, I'm struggling watching this. I feel like I'm struggling watching this because she's struggling. Why is she struggling? We know. How many views does this video have? Oh, the one I'm showing. Yeah, I don't know, because I think I might have downloaded. This is on hers, isn't it? Hang on, let me go. Have a look. Probably not much. How many do you reckon? Put a bet on it. $15,000 views. 200 likes, 30 dislikes. Hang on. Does it say the date there and I'm just not seeing it? Does it say the date there and I'm just not seeing it? I think so. Story of my life. Story of my life. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why won't you tell me nothing? Why won't it tell me where it's from, what date? It's right there in front of my face, isn't it? Can't see it. Oh, wow, it's opening up and it's unlisted. That's weird because I'm not subscribed to her. Is something going on? Like, did someone forget to tell me something? No. It's because I don't ever use a laptop, so I don't know what's going on. As usual, put that on a t-shirt. Oh, yeah, the whole CACTI t-shirt disaster. Yeah, I made my own little, well, no, not grandma stuff, but who really felt like those cookies? I'm glad they were chocolate chip, not, maybe they could have been Anzac cookies. She could have done a bit more definition on the cookie, but yeah, it's a sticker from Pixar that she's flipped. Story of her life. Copycat. Copy Katie. I'm sure it's been said before. Cacti. We're getting off track. I need to press play and oh, let's see what Tamara says. It's a paragraph. You found a wormhole. I don't think you're supposed to be able to view it. I think she forgot to unlink the video. Yes. So yeah, only because I went through the video that I'm able to see it. Oh, this is what it's called when you take the side street and somehow it all works out. And then Tamara puts the logic into it and we figure it out. And here we are, guys. Press play. Who else subscribed to CACTI and didn't even get this privilege? Welcome.
Received the money and therefore he defaulted on the lease. He says that they opened multiple bank accounts and loans from multiple banks in the name of the company and not once declared any of the income received through. This story is crazy, you guys. He opened all of these accounts in the company's bank account, but then he didn't declare any of the funding that went from the loans as income, and he used the money not for anything related to the business. Yikes. He says that Chrisley's assertion that employees actually falsified documents and that they set him up is all a lot of smoke and mirrors. He says, BJ Pock says they have a lot of evidence that shows that Todd Chrisley spearheaded this fraud in order to appear more wealthy than he was. He says is tough and at times brutally honest form of parenting. He runs the family like his business with an iron fist and micromanages every move and expenditure made by each member of the clan. He called himself a patriarch of perfection, and he believes that he has all the answers. Interesting.
No, Katie, no. I want to say my interesting thing first. It's so interesting how much neck movement you have here. I don't think you're as stiff because I'll let you in on something. So like amphetamine stuff, like it gets stored in your spine. Yeah, and also in your hair. So if you were to ever get drug tested, we'd all see your abuse because you don't, in my opinion, have ADHD because, because you're not calm at all. You're not calm. You're not focused. You're not organized. You're all over the place. Fucking leaf. But you got all the twitches, all telltale signs of addiction, in my opinion, through my eyes, because I've been there and also seen it. You know, I've been in that group that year. This is like seriously 20 years ago for anyone who's just joined. But yeah, I think this is Sweetie. Is that Sweetie on the couch or Frida? Okay, at least now I got something to look at.
Interestingly, as well on Instagram.
Hi, I'm Rocky Heron, and I'm here to bring you an isometric strength program. In this program, we'll be working on a number of isometric drills that will help to increase the inner.
I will show you. He is a man. Your purpose for me. My life has always consisted of joy, heartbreak, sorrow, loss, happiness, excitement, forgiveness, and acceptance. And I've survived them all because of God has a greater purpose for me.
You're doing what, you know, like, this is what people do about you, Katie, and you're mad that we're passing on information, screenshots that, well, who knows if Todd deleted this. I kind of feel sorry. I feel sorry for him. Am I meant to feel, yeah, well, you know, it's up against this thing, so.
He has said, as a Christian, I feel we are failing when we shun those in need the most. Christianity should never be fashionable, yet should always show favor. Sinners need forgiveness and compassion, not judgment. He also said, a real Christian is a person who can give his pet parrot to the town gossip. He also has lots of Instagram posts where he...
Imagine if Katie had a pet parrot and it was given to the town gossip. And they broadcast that shit on the community radio at full volume. Can you imagine? Oh my God, I'm putting I'm going to put a gift, what is it? A gift certificate for the local pet store to get a parrot. Oh, she'll love it. Oh, she'll love it. And then I will have a remote control and I'll flick it and it will come back to me. And then we can put it on here and it will tell us everything. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh my God. I wonder if parrots are used as spies. Is this? I've never thought about it, but it would make sense because, yeah, my friend's parrot went missing. This might even be an urban legend, but, you know, I swear I've heard it on the radio. Someone's parrot went missing and then it came back 6 years later and it was talking Spanish or some language they couldn't understand. Yeah. I don't want to just, dance, cocky dance. Means so much. Yeah. Okay. I've got to stop.
Accuses people of being shady around him. This one I also thought was pretty, given what we're facing. It says those who devote themselves to themselves will ultimately have nothing but themselves to show for themselves. And he wrote, we live in a very me society, which is why it's so important to realize that if someone is in your life, God placed them there for a reason or a season. Figure it out quickly. Respect if we stay or even more when they go, and nothing ever works out when you serve only yourself. And it says, no matter how, this one I thought was extremely telling, no matter how big your house is, how recent your car is, or how big your bank account is, our graves will always be the same size. Stay humble. All of these.
Yeah, Katie. So why'd you have to buy a house that has, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms? Why? You only have one child. You don't want another child. And all you do is all 3 of you stay in each room on your each computer. Like, what? I'm not even making sense. But yeah, her house thing pissed me off. But materialistic, Katie is. She has to present to the world that she is someone worthy of that thing on the finger.
Are quite the stark contrast to a man that's opulent in his wealth, who is building a massive $3.3 million mansion and who had an affinity for extremely nice clothes. We've learned now today that a lot of these expenses and these items that he has have come at the hands of taxpayers and out of banks that have been defrauded. I often say that if something appears too good to be true, if these people if you can't figure out how they have all of their money, or if someone talks a really good game, I'm always questioning whether or not they're honest. I've never watched his show because something about this guy has always like made me really like, it's weirded me out. He has given me a icky, like a feeling in my stomach, like,
You know who gave me the most weird fucking feeling in my stomach, Katie? Just recently, like as I said, I was skimming along clips on Twitter, and your husband the other night when he came on that live, holy shit. What the hell? Your husband is creepy as hell. Have you seen how many times he licks his lips? Like, yeah, I thought you were buzzing. I just want to skip to the end to see the final hoo-ha, but oh my gosh. At least she's looking forward, right? But her nose isn't. That's my thing. I've figured it out why she looks to the side. Because when she does look face on, the nose is crooked. But if she looks to the side, if she looks in the direction that her nose is pointing, her face looks straight. It's weird. She figured that out. I wish I figured that out. But, you know, my face is a little bit crooked, but I just bring down one of my eyebrows, like in, you know, with makeup, which creates an illusion which Katie hasn't mastered. If she knew how to apply makeup, wow, could be stunning. But no, it's not even blended. Okay, I'm just going to go to the end and then, Todd looks very Minnesotan. I don't know how to say it. Do you know how to spell it? Because I tried to spell it. I don't know if you spelled it right, Robin. I'm putting you on the spot and on the screen. But you did a better job at spelling it than me. Oh, Todd is just, he's damaged. Todd has damaged his mind so much. Like alcohol takes a toll on your brain. He has said like he has struggled with alcohol. Like he's probably been more honest about it than Katie, in my opinion, from what I've read. But yeah, he's so slow. In my opinion, allegedly. I mean, I'm not a scientist. I could be. Okay, I just want to go to the end and then I'll end this torture, guys.
the facade, according to the district attorney, the U.S. Attorney B.J. Pak. This case is, he also, I always get skeptical of anyone that promotes Joel Osteen, because that guy of all pastors is probably the biggest scam artist of all evangelical like TV pastors out there. And he seemed to be Todd Chrisley's idol. Maybe one day we'll see Joel in court too. All right, you guys, that Do you watch this show? Are you surprised? Does it shock you that they will be arrested tomorrow and facing federal charges for fraud? Did he come off as a fraud to you? He certainly came off as a fraud to me. He also, I always get skeptical of anyone that.
Also, I did the, when it went silent and I was, rewinding, I was talking and then I realized my mic wasn't on. And it's been a long time since I've seen expression in her face. Her forehead was giving me expression. I missed that. Nothing was more scary than when she was crying, the crying video, like the money was supposed to be for my son. No expression. Oh, that was so fucking scary. I never want to be like, I don't ever want my face to be so glued in. That's what I would be crying over, that my face was not showing any expression. It's so scary because their eyes are like jumping out, but her face just stays the same. Also, just a little, because I love Nintendo, little side street. Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Mario Kart. So someone told me this and now I can't unsee it. Like, the cart doesn't move. The ground moves, but not the cart. And now it's ruined it for me. My whole life. Like, this is why I don't watch last episodes of anything, because I don't want it to be over. But how dare that person tell me that? Because now I can't unsee it and it's fucked the whole thing. Anyone else noticed? Yeah. And I should have said, because I wasn't expecting anyone to actually know what I was talking about. But Will, you always know what I'm talking about. Yes, really. And I'm sorry if I just, told you Santa doesn't exist. Like if I let reality in to a situation you weren't ready for. Oh, like, when we found out Snuggle, what's his name? I'm not going to be able to say it. Snuggleophilus. Big Bird's best friend is invisible. It just, whoa, what? And that is great. I don't even know who Joel Osteen is. Who is he? Now I need to know, because he's got that's a good name. Osteen. Subcount equals your entire self-worth. She really cares. But she's not growing fast. Has Emily reached or overtaken her yet? Because that's when everyone should just be dyeing their hair purple. I really want to dye my hair. You know why I want to dye my hair? Because I still haven't found a good hairdresser. So I'm still dealing with people that don't know how to deal with my hair. Because I bleach my hair, but because of my iron, because I got hemochromatosis, iron overload. So my hair is so stubborn. Like, my nails are really thick. But I got so much iron. It's ridiculous that the bleach, unless you know what you're doing, just, fucking yellow line. Just annoys me. Really annoys me. And because the last hairdresser, it's never broken off before. Now I'm feeling like Katie a little bit. So there's short bits. And it's like a toupee on top. Like, if the wind blows, that top bit just, it's like I'm touching it right now. It's so short. Like, really bad layers. Has anyone else gone through this? And I don't even know what color you're meant to go. Like, you can't even rest your hair until it grows and then go back, can you, to blonde, because it's dead. And I watch Brad Mondo. Most people shave their head, but nah, I don't have a good sized head. Australians, you know, the stack helmets from the 80s and 90s, stack hats, yeah, never fit my head. It's weird. My head is a weird shaped head. But I like it being weird. Like, you know, this is me. I'm unique. I got no lobes either. Do you know? I mean, don't break. Hair is dead to begin with. Yeah, no, but as in color. Because when you bleach your hair, it removes all of the color from it. And so then to put color back in it, you got to rebuild it, like red and then green and then orange to get the brown. You can't just put brown over the top. It'll be green. But I'm never good at, you know, the color wheel. It's never specific. You know, I need someone to clarify. Yes, we've gone way off track. This is what happens, and this is why I'm better in replay. I think I might make a shirt, better in replay, and then that's it. Maybe I'll make a fanny pack. Oh, I love the word fanny pack. But wait, it's bum bags. You guys need to make bum bags. But then it makes sense, doesn't it? Because you wear it at the front. But do we only wear it at the front now, as in fashion, or back in the 80s and 90s when, you know, we used to wear it? Did everyone wear it around the back? Like, so then it would make sense that it's bum. Or in Australia, does everyone call them fanny packs now? And I just don't know because I don't communicate with the world. Like since Miss Rona came to town, I will watch the news. I used to watch the news every day. So that's another thing. I probably should be watching the news. Apparently someone has Rona now in Perth. They went to a few spots, somewhere close to me as well, because we have this thing like in Australia where everywhere you go, you scan in. Or you can write. At first, I didn't want to download the app because I hate apps and I don't like being told what to do. So you tell me to download an app and no. And yeah, and then you scan and check in. And so then they know where you've been. They could also use Google because when you find out that Google has been tracking where you've been. Oh, yeah. You're always with your dog. So, where is it? So fanny pack is a must. Yeah, that's why I used to wear it. But yeah, now it's cool to wear them out. That's why I got my Cactus Bill one. But I also made a Teespring account for like my comedy. So now I've got merch for my comedy that I can wear myself. A fanny pack. I just want, like, each of my personalities will have their own account and they'll each have a fanny pack and it'll just be me, like with 5 fanny packs. Oh my God, that amount of choice. I would never leave the house. I would never be able to decide. Shit, let's just do 2. Oh, that's limiting my creative abilities. Look at this. Me rattling on. Don't worry. I'll skip this. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, you wore fanny packs under your sweatshirt to look pregnant. Oh, how big was your fanny pack? Like, could you fit like a cushion in it? If there's a line to go to the bathroom, that's when I do my half limbo. Like, I'll stick it right out, let it all loose and lean back. I don't know. to get to the front of the toilet queue. Or I'll just go to the guys. But I don't know. I used to have a lot of balls when I was younger at like music festivals and stuff. I used to just, I once peed in, I'm going to say this. I might as well say it. Who cares? Open the confessional. I once peed in the boys' toilet sink. I know. Okay, this is 20 years ago, you know, so just think of how much time has gone since this. And I'm sure that sink has been cleaned. But it was actually in front of who was it? Some guy from a band who I can't think now because it was 20 years ago. It was like Mr. Bungle. No, I can't think of who it was. And brain, we're not going to sit here and think. Oh, hang on. Oh, Tamara comes in with the logic, with the knowledge, the information we need to know. Tamara says, oh, hang on. Tamara. I've been saying it the wrong all this time because in Australia we say Tamara and your name is Tamara. Oh, at least I remembered. At least I got there right eventually. Tamara says the name fanny pack is derived from the way they were originally worn facing the rear above the buttocks, for which, yes, yeah, I learned, well, where fanny is slang in the US. Yeah, I know that from the nanny, you know, when she was out on her fanny, and then we were just like, what? She's not out on her fanny. What do you call the front then? Well, I know what you call the front, but that's so weird. Can I ask something while we're here, just quickly, because we can skip past this when I put the timestamps in, but just quickly. So is it gonna when people say finna? Yes, this is so me, Australian, asking complicated questions that Urban Dictionary did not like clarify. But when people say like I'm finna say like instead of gonna, do they say finna? Is that because the letters are just one over from each other? Like, you know, finna. You see on the keyboard how that works? Like just by shifting to the left, it becomes finna. Did someone just spell it wrong and then that was the new cool word? Yeah, I don't know. I try to be cool, but I feel like if I drop that, it would be a bit like, what's that Offspring song? Pretty cool for a white. No, it's not white guy, is it? I love. How many people actually do have, you guys are so full of fanny pack knowledge. I love it. Oops, sorry, I was going for the capitals. If it's worn in the front, it's called, a Peter pack. A Peter pack. Where are you from, Deborah? Where are you from? If it's worn in the front, it's called a Peter pack. Who's Peter? A Peter pack or a snatch pack? I like snatch pack. Oh, because it kind of, it's like snack pack. How good were snack packs back in the day before we all became lactose intolerant? Yeah, it's pretty fly for a white guy. I saw Offspring twice. It was pretty cool. I went because my friend was into them, but like we'd broken it up as friends. Yeah, and then we went and saw the gig separately. Oh, a man's member is called Peter. What? What? I've never heard that. Wow. Really? Peter or Poiter? If you're Australian, it's called Poiter. Oh, gosh. You guys, I am so full of knowledge. I'm going to put it on Twitter. # TIL. What was it? Okay. Let's go to, are we over this? I'm over it. Now I'm looking back at it. I'm so scared of what's going on. I'm going to, I'll share something. Oops. Oh, why do I always click the wrong button? Hang on. Is my microphone on? Let's talk why I figure let's talk why I go and walk. Why I go and walk through trying to find this video because I got rid of the screen. I should get a drink. Hang on. There's me swallowing. She does really, like, I can't imagine swallowing and doing a whole, like, really like putting your body into it when you swallow. It's so weird. Are you swallowing from the back? Oh, I don't know what's going on. And I can never find this playlist of mine that has like these videos in it that I want to show. Does anyone else? Oh no, it probably doesn't happen to anyone else because everyone's like a little bit more organized.
I was making so much money with DoorDash.
Oh God. Oh, I love DoorDash fucking ads. Yeah, let's get some of that. Wow, that's big. Because, you know, ads are different in every country. Do you guys get different ones? I know you do. Have you guys seen that video? Because if you have, that wasn't the one I was going for. But we could have a look. I don't even know what. Oh.
I wanted to earn money in my free time, but I didn't want to go out and get a boring 9-to-5. That's when I found out how much money my friend was making with DoorDash. There are opportunities.
Me covering her dad's story. And I frankly don't really share much of anything that Lindsay actually tells me. He kept an informant that was coming onto my channel and I was publishing things about, made a statement yesterday on his podcast about Lindsay Chrisley, who is a friend of mine, and then about me. And so I'm not here to like say anything negative about him. I just want to clear this up. So in his podcast, and I got a ton of messages on this, they were showing up in my live feed yesterday. So he claimed in his podcast that there was 85 screenshots and recorded calls and messages. And he alluded to the fact that it was between Lindsay Chrisley, his daughter, and me, and that she was an informant that was coming onto my channel. And
I just need to say, like, it's freaky when it's freezing on her. I wasn't prepared for that. Have you guys seen this? We don't need to watch it. If you've seen it, in the chat, say, I've seen it, and that will be my cue to play something else. I'm scared right now. Maybe by pausing it, it can like get through the buffering, but that was just too full on. I wasn't prepared for that. She went full on like fuzzy Teddy Muppet show, but like not as cute and stuff. So the bad version.
I was publishing things about him without verifying the source and just putting it out there, like based on lies. Okay. And he claimed that there was like all of this stuff that I had published, and it was a confusing thing because I couldn't even follow it. At one point, it seemed like he was implicating it was me, but then he started talking about a writer. I haven't written in over a year, so I don't know if there's somebody else involved in this, but I can assure you that there was no communications between Lindsay and I where anything was recorded or taped. There's no video chats. There's no,
So, you know how I say, let's get those wheels moving if we want our brain to work. Twitter DMs, Katie. That's what he said he has. There's also other stuff that maybe Lindsay has given him. Anyone else just dumb? Like, she's like, it was even confusing for me. I was like, damn straight it was confusing for you. You never even get it. Your comprehension of things, Katie. Oh, here we go, the same old bullshit. Work on that. What you read and what you understand, and then what you put on the screen. And you're like, this is what this means, but it means nothing to you because it doesn't relate back to what I've been saying. Hello. Okay. Let's go back. She's rubbing her ear. It's intense. Oh.
Like recorded calls. There's really nothing. So, and Lindsay and I do have a friendship, which is beyond like me covering her dad's story. And I frankly don't really share much of anything that Lindsay actually tells me because thank you. Because I don't believe in really like it just, you know, me having a personal relationship with.
Sorry, I know you guys hate it when I stop it too much, but on my Twitter, I actually shared like a throwback. It was a link to Reddit where someone had shared all their conversation with Katie, and Katie was like saying, Lindsay said this, or look at Lindsay's latest post, or what she's wearing, or what she's saying. It's so tacky. And she's like basically bad-mouthing her and telling whoever she's talking to, which I don't know if we're allowed to say, but I don't know. We can go to that Reddit post if you want. But yeah, so she does talk about others, what people say to other people. When Toad said that, not Toad, when Todd Chrisley said that be careful anyone that's an informant for Katie, because she doesn't, she shares what other people say with other people. Well, we know that anyway through what went down with Matt Bayer and the whole TLC thing.
Someone is not content for my channel. So I don't report on a lot of things. I mean, 99.9% of the time when I have a conversation with her, you don't hear a word from me. I talk to her all the time, you know, but I'm not here to make her my content. That's not my job. Oh, thank you so much for your super chat. So I was kind of surprised when I saw this, but I guess I'm not, because he actually, a couple weeks before this, he claimed that Lindsay is a whistleblower for his case that's happening in federal court in Georgia. So he is under indictment for like I think for tax fraud, wire fraud, bank fraud, and something else. There's like 11 counts, and 2 counts of it are tax evasion. And he's alleged to have like basically set up like shell companies to avoid paying taxes and like taking out loans and then fraudulently. It's a lengthy case. It's still going on. He's currently in federal court. They have had to have multiple
See, I don't understand how her brain works. Like, if he has already, you know, caught her out, this is the first time back in 2019. If he, you know, caught her out, wouldn't you just think, maybe I won't talk about him anymore? But then she just continues to go through what his charges are and stuff. Oh. She's bringing that joy. Oh, God, her whole merchandise shit. I always want to, like, message her and just say, do you want me to help you with your merch? I'm sure that she can do better. I mean, seriously, guys, the apostrophe was the funniest fucking thing ever. PMSL, right? Oh, it's just a, what did she say? Like, we'll edit it later. No, that's how you write. Like, you just learnt something. Poor grandmas. But hell, like, if those were some good edibles on that tray, I mean, those cookies. I would have just added hundreds and thousands. Oh, yeah, look where I paused it. But even when she's closing her eyes, she's always got one eye looking. I might skip 4. Yeah, look, see, this is the mullet on the side. See what I'm talking about? This. See? That's how my hair is, but like a toupee on top of other hair. Oh. Like, I don't want to have to cut my hair and go through the, I don't think I ever will, but you know, that Kate Goslin hair. Oh gosh, who lived through the Jennifer Aniston stage with the hair? I could never do middle part.
Continuances because of what's going on with the pandemic. So, mind you, he has over the past year kind of tried to, rather than staying quiet, he's been trying to defend himself publicly. And so he's kind of like gone after the Department of Revenue in Georgia, claiming that like they are fraudulent and on here. So with that being said, I am going to basically just nip this in the bud and say, like, I never had any conversations with her privately that were recorded. There are no screenshots between Lindsay and I that have ever been used in any sort of publications with her. And, you know, it's sad. I feel bad that Lindsay's name continually is brought up in this manner.
I feel bad that Lindsay's name is continually brought up by you. She doesn't even follow you on social media. She does not want to be publicly known as being connected to you. You bring her up so much that, yeah, she'll give you a validating tweet, like, to make sure that you're still cool and stuff. She's keeping her enemies close, making sure that she can, you know, if you're going to post something, that maybe she can sway your mind. Huh? You know, Swanson used you. Maybe Lindsay is using you. Who do you know who your real friends are, hey? Just eager for that information. Who was the other person that... Yeah, actually, there's been a few. Gosh, people just feed you information and you willfully swallow it. You don't even question. And that's what's so funny about you, Katie. You say, I research. Where? Let's just go back to all the stuff that Matt did. Matt just fed you info just to prove to himself, because he was questioning whether, you know, what your report is legit, whether you really do have a source. And yeah, he told you that word on the street is Amber's going to get fired. Boom, you ran straight to YouTube. I think it was like 20 minutes. Boom, you were live on YouTube saying that your source told you that Amber was going to get fired. Everyone was like, you're just lying. And then it came out that you were lying. Well, you're always lying. Oh, God. Should we take a break? Oh, my God. How has it been that long? Actually, should we just keep going? Oh, like, for some reason, it's never happened, but the video is loading. And so if I go past that grey line, well, what happens if I go past that grey line? I don't know. It might turn into Fuzztown again, and I can't do that. That's some bad trip that I don't ever want to be on. Oh, God. Oh, yes, Vendor. Vendor says, if I'm correct, KJ has ruined the relationship between father and daughter, but Todd C said he loves his daughter. Yeah, like a father always does. He says like their relationship is broken or whatever, or just from what I've heard. Katie, but she doesn't care because she doesn't have any feelings. Like she wouldn't know what it's like, you know, to have a good relationship with her family. She cuts everyone off. Imagine if someone turned V against her. Which, I mean, they don't need to. He's going to go up and he's going to go on the internet. I'm sure he has already. I think he's smarter than both KJ and Toad put together. That kid is so smart. And these two are just, oh, God, I'm going to press play.
Banner, because it's just, she's not doing the things in which he says that she's doing. And I really do hope that at some point in time they can, you know, like she would prefer not to ever speak his name. I mean, she released a statement on her podcast earlier today, which I can read to you. So this is what Lindsay said about her dad on her podcast. So she said, in regards to all of the messages I received about my dad's podcast and the incessant need to defame me, I've gone through my emotions, and since I've heard it, I appreciate the support each of you give me, and I refuse to allow their noise to call me out of character. My question always remains the same. Why is there a need to continue to speak about me? I've moved on, and I only ever comment when I have been spoken about. Stop lying. You're benefiting no one, not even yourself. On October 23rd, you released a podcast stating that you would like nothing more than a reunification. My response on October 23rd was as
sorry, I was looking at chat, like what is she reading? Whose statement is she reading? Is it Lindsay's? It's just, why can't she stop lying? She criticizes other people for lying. She lies to herself. That's why we're here. Denies herself the chance to be healthy in her mind, body, and soul. She has no idea who she is. I used to feel sad for her, but, you know, and then we went through the whole Josh Duggar and how she read all the stuff about that, and that's when I just realized she's fucking evil. But yeah, I've been reading so much back about her, and it's even more disturbing. I know you guys hate when I do the articles. There's only like a little bit of you guys that do enjoy them, but what she wrote, shocking. Okay. Yes, Alberta says, talking to Bender, my heart breaks knowing someday V will learn how much his so-called mum hates him. And blames him for ruining her life. Sad. Yeah, Sanders Kennedy. He's back, isn't he? I think. I don't like his name. It's just so like KFC and president. It doesn't work for me. Is it It's Colonel Sanders, isn't it? And then President Kennedy. That's the only way that my brain like relates those two words. And which was the president that used to get high with? I can't think.
Follows. If you would truly like a reunification, please have your attorney reach out to mine and we can hash it out at the table in a neutral territory. Ball is in your court. Make a believer out of me. Please do not respond to me. Respond through your attorney. I don't want to have communication otherwise. My attorney's office has never been contacted. Though I'm willing to meet face-to-face with the legal team's presence because I don't feel comfortable otherwise. I want there to be a record of any and all communication with you. Stop with the victim tour. My offer remains open. 8 months later, it remains open. But I'm asking you kindly, if you cannot confront something head on when someone is giving you the opportunity to do so, don't be a coward and hide behind a mic. So that's what she released on her podcast this morning. Now I'll note that.
Oh my God, Katie. Oh my God. Your eyeshadow. That's all I wanted to say. I might have to skip forward. I can't, my life. This is my life.
He is supposed to be in court in September. So, I would encourage him to focus on that and not deflect and place blame on people, especially with statements like that. And the fact that, these claims have been made, but he's never actually taken any legal steps to contact me at any point in time is proof to me that none of this it's all baseless. I don't know if he wants to pump up his side and get them to think that to just time is proof to me that none of this it's all baseless. I don't know if he wants to pump up his side and get them to think that to just get them to have been made, but he's never actually taken any legal steps to contact me at any point in time is proof to me that none of this it's all baseless. I don't know if he wants to pump up his side and get them to think that to discredit me. I'm not sure what it felt like to me, to be honest. And people keep saying that why did you get dragged into this? Listen, you guys, I did not ask to be dragged into this at all. At all.
God, she talks some fucking shit. No one gets asked to be dragged into shit. But Katie, you talk a lot of shit about people. And you don't think that maybe Lindsay shared some screenshots with someone, maybe her dad, because you were just talking absolute shit? Because maybe Lindsay told you that she doesn't like her dad, and that left you open to spill all this shit? And you think that you guys are so tight that she's not going to share stuff like that about her dad? There's people out there that stand behind their dad who murdered people because the love between, especially a father and a daughter. And do you want to be trusted over him? Okay. I like that delusion. I like that because you're so close with Lindsay. Best friends. Same with Amy, right? Best friends with Amy. Oh, sorry. And Sarah? How's Sarah going? How's she going? She's not around anymore. She was around for a minute. But I don't think you use Sarah anymore. She's no longer your best mate. What was the other girl's name? Was it Rachel? I don't know. Get confused. Yes. Flyby says, a person like this will never survive high school, being two-faced, backstabbing. I bet she ended up ended up home. Wonder what her family thinks of it. I don't think they care. I don't think she has anyone in her life that cares. Even or her supposed best mates like Rachel, Sarah, whatever, even Lindsay. If they were your really close friends, they would do something. They would get an intervention together. They would see you are spiraling. They would see your mental health crisis. Who the fuck? I don't even know. I might try upload 3 videos a day. Cannot, no. I don't even know if I can upload. I can't even upload 1 every day. So that would be a huge challenge for me. But 3 a day, editing 3 times a day, uploading 3 times a day. Still not editing good, not learning, has not learnt about, quality over quantity. Oh. She would, I don't even know how she survived her 20s without getting punched in the face. If she was at some party and her energy would have just been breaking the whole scene. I don't know, maybe I would have elbowed her. She'd be at the elbow height for me. And I have elbowed, yeah. I'm 6 foot. Got to put you, I spread my wings and okay. I can't even picture her at high school. How would she have held her folder? Would she have held it up close to her chest? Would she be one of those, or cool to the side holding it? No, or would she have a little suitcase on wheels? Because some people, some American shows I watch, and the kids have the little wheelie luggage thing. I'm like, what? Gosh. We had to go through lunch boxes filled with Vegemite sandwiches. The Pong. I'm way off track. I just want to go back to the 80s. No, the 90s with Casio keyboard. I was reading this awesome thing. Okay, sidetrack, just a little one. I was reading this awesome article the other night about this theory this person has about how we all have ADHD because something to do with a Casio keyboard. And I'm not good at describing. So if I remember and find that link, I might post it below. Or I might talk about it on Twitter. Or I might just edit this bit out. You guys are lucky. Yes, I saw her in the Urban Dictionary. I'm surprised there's even not more different versions for every sliding door. My favorite, though, is her fan, the YouTube fan. What is it? I can't even remember what it is. The fan part of, and her profile on that. And it's what she's known for, causing havoc wherever she goes, controversy with every YouTuber. Okay. Fuck. I don't know. Should I press do you guys want me to continue until I just...
So Adia says, calm down. It's okay. Your work is amazing. Checked facts and researched information, and we will still follow you. It's just disappointing to see how powerful or famous people want to get away with anything. And again, I'm not concerned about him doing anything to me. This was more just me wanting to tell you guys whatever he said yesterday in that podcast is 100% false. Because Lindsay and I were even looking through all of our messages yesterday, And we couldn't even find records that anything was recorded. I can't record on my phone. Like, I don't have a recorder on my phone to record.
Is she that dumb to think that it's like literally recording? Like, even if they've said like your conversations are recorded, like it just means like they're on record. It doesn't specifically, or did I miss the beginning? She's pissing me off. That's what's happening. Like, I've stopped listening. I tuned out. Okay, look at the hair from this angle. Right? Like, why not just snip the fringe bit and then it can be like a side bowl? A side bowl. Or a smoothie bowl, depending which angle you really look at it. You know, when you like, sometimes it's a rabbit and the other side it's a human on the drawing, and you're like, oh, no, the duck eye. Because I'm like, why can I only see duck? Because I love ducks. Yeah. Although Katie's kind of ruined that too. Yes, a side bowl. Like the side salad bowl. But look at it, like it's just so rounded. I just can't believe the hairdresser didn't. Does Katie even know what's going on the side? God, I don't even know what's going on at the back of my head. I'm worried. That's what happens when you live alone. It's so hard to do stuff like hold the mirror behind your head, looking into the mirror. Nah. Yes, fandom.com. Yeah, fandom.com. Thanks, Uncovering Hypocrisy. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Hang on, are you the same person I know? I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. Should we continue? Who wants me to okay, fuck it. I just need to keep continuing. I'm going to continue to question life. I'm going to continue to question my decisions on this.
Phone calls. Not only that, but Georgia is, I think, a 2-party record state. So I couldn't legally record a call with Lindsay. Otherwise, it would be illegal. But what I found interesting was that he claimed that there was these scandalous tapes, but this is what he did last year when he claimed that there was this tape related to Lindsay and he was like threatening to release it, but then the tape literally never surfaced, but he was using that as sort of this means to control her. And this isn't because of you're talking about it, but the show made me severely uncomfortable. Thank you, AR, for the super chat. And I think like part of me thinks that what's going on here is twofold. Like, I think he probably wants to send a message to Lindsay in some sort of way. I don't know if he thinks that Lindsay has information on him. I don't know if he thinks that she could release something. I think it's twofold, that, and I think he might want to be trying to discredit me so that if I were to publish something about him, people wouldn't believe me. But I'm not here to like publish false stories about him, nor am I here to publish really anything about him unless his public case is resolved. Because I did start that story, and until that case is resolved, like if there's like a conviction, case is resolved. Because I did start that story, and until that case is resolved, I did start that story, and until that case is resolved, like if there's like a conviction or they have a plea deal, at that part, at that point in time, like if that's the case, then, you know what I mean, I would do a follow-up on it. But in this case, I just don't understand. Like, I feel like he's trying to somehow get into Lindsay's head or make her feel bad, or he's trying to like make her doubt what's going on with us. I don't know. Like, I talked to her on the phone Hang on. Okay, I'm back.
Oh my God, that's what she used to do on Periscope. Like it used to flick and then all of a sudden she'd be on the screen in a different like angle. Oh my God, that scared me because I went to press pause and then it flipped and I'm like, oh. That's like some of my favorite streams where when she had the Sony camera and it kept like messing up and it would run out of battery, but it would still be like recording and she'd be there it would run out of space and she would be there like on the live still going and on the camera you could hear her going through it and deleting all these old videos. Has she never heard of an external hard drive? What the hell is going on? Gosh, okay, that was my rant little. Why is she... Now I can't look at the hair. That's what's pissed me off now. Because what do I look at now? It's not good from the front, is it? It's just not good from the front. And she was really holding on to that last piece of blonde. Like when the first time in her life where she thought she was just so good looking. Oh, God. We have lived through a lot. Exactly. I mean, and you know what? Like when I head fucked myself, like creating my own torture chamber and head fucked myself with Katie, and then I started talking like her. I didn't know if she was talking like me. Sometimes she was. She stole some of my words. And then I was talking like her and saying I mean was so hard to get out of my, well, God, I don't know if I even say it anymore. I probably will now. Thanks, uncovering. It's just not good, period. Exactly. It's not good from the front. But the makeup, this is why the mental illness, the spiraling, and you can't even see. Oh, I noticed when I said I was on Twitter and I watched a few clips, she got new eyebrows. What's happened? If she wants that shape, once she settles on it, I'm still not happy with the, block brows because it really is. And it's not her color. That's not your color, Katie. Can you go dark blonde? Try that. Or light brown, but nothing with red in it, where I think you went a bit auburn or walnut or whatever it was, not your brown. But what was my point? Once you settle, Katie, once you settle on the shape you want, can you please get microblading done? You are the perfect candidate. You have no eyebrows. So what, like every day you have to put these on? Are you even using a map? You can get a little stencil, rule out. I don't know if you are, because one eyebrow is... What's going on? I just looked here and... See, when she looks straight on, how much direction... But if she looks off to the side, if she looks in the direction of her nose, her face looks straight. But it's I don't like her looking down. I've complained for ages for her to look down the barrel. I don't like it now. I'm uneasy. It's, it's one way or the other, and it's not my way, not this way. Which way? Who knows? Oh, man. Okay, it's not a good pause. I'm freaking myself out. We got to do something.
Sorry about that. So no, I don't. We watched, we listened to it together, and we were trying to figure out what it was that he was talking about, and I could not for the life of me figure out what it was that he was talking about. Because I don't have anything that I could release on him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to release anything about him. And if you guys follow my channel and you follow my social media, you know that I don't really cover Lindsay unless, which I know like a lot of you guys are. I would just encourage you guys to like be kind. You know, like she has been.
Okay, I'm so fucking scared right now. I'm so scared, guys. What's going on? Like, I want it to go faster, and why is it loading? I've never had this issue. Hang on. Is it my internet? It can't be. Probably is. What night is it? Wednesday night. Okay. Let's just wait for a minute until the fuzz. But did you see her eyes were blinking? Okay, we're going in. Yeah, so this is when she had her name on the back. Whoa. And she's, yeah, joyfully available, but not getting any.
Going through so much, you know what I mean? Like, her podcast is back with Kale. I know some of you guys are not a fan of Kale, rooting for her, and that you care about her, and that you feel for her, because I don't feel like anyone should have to go through what she's gone through in the last year. I am sure it is. Can you guys see me? I don't know what's going on here. It says it's reconnecting. Is it frozen?
Katie, you remember when you used to have this issue in the same room with Kyle on the Smoking Nun? I mean, every time. And, you know, you had internet issues. You're still with CenturyLink. CenturyLink? I think that's how you say it. Right? Where Toad used to work. Do you know how shit their service is? Well, yeah, we know, but you don't. Oh, man. I'm loving it. I'm sorry, I'm kind of in my own world. Like I want it to be in slow motion. I want it to go slow. When she turns around and the sound in the back with the microphone, it's like, oh, it's so freaky. You know, when she's going up the stairs and you can see the light going through the stair railing and it's like over her face. Horror movie. Because from the side in the dark with a little bit of light through the staircase, I swear she looks like Michael from Halloween. Similar ears. Seriously, go watch and see Michael, pull it up somewhere, go to clip. Same ears. You'll never unsee it. I can't unsee it now, but I'm so glad I'm passing it on so you guys will never unsee it. So now I'm not alone. Boy, let's just watch the end because I really like it when she can't figure out technology.
Can you see me? You can see me? Can you say you see me? It says that I'm like, it's trying to reconnect. But okay, you can see me. Okay. Sorry. For some reason it kept saying it Okay, sorry, that's what I mean. I'm on my phone. I don't know what is going on here. It keeps saying it's reconnected.
Oh, that's right. Toad always has like his music blaring. A few times she's walked through the house and he's had like his music blaring. Do you reckon they've ever like played the Wiggles? Actually, what, I don't know. What's the American version of the Wiggles? You know, just like kids' music band. I really like High Five, but the old ones with Charlie, and then Charlie left, and then Sun was on there, Sun Park, because I like her name and she was cool. And then they got someone else, and I was like, nah, maybe I grew out of High Five, but the Wiggles are cool. They used to be called the Cockroaches when they were just a band. I know. I learned that at a quiz night, the same night where I learned that Prince Charles collects toilet seats. I know, isn't, what? So he would have the one, I reckon, because no one would collect toilet seats and not have the one that with the C. Everyone has seen it. It's like clear, sort of blue, and then it has like starfish and stuff in it. Everyone's seen this one, right? No, just me. Collecting toilet seat, like, I don't get it. Would it be a different one? Would they be interchangeable? I don't know. I'm getting a new toilet at the moment and just toilet shopping. I want a Japanese one because on TikTok, the Olympians, like people that are in the Olympics, and they're making videos with the Japanese toilets. And you guys know what I'm talking about, how the toilet, they warm up, they offer so many things. And they, yeah, look it up because I'm shit at describing. Sheila says, I think I would like Toad a little if it weren't for Katie. The cupcake video grossed me out, but when he yelled at her, get him White Castle. Oh, what? Really? I must have tuned out and missed the end. When he yelled at her, get him to White Castle at the end, I died laughing. Oh my, but now, is he going to ruin that movie for me? I don't know why every time I see White Castle, I want to eat one of those peppermint, like, are they called White Knight chocolate? It's like peppermint, chewy peppermint covered in chocolate. Oh. Yes. How do you say it? I'm shit at saying French stuff. I'm not good with T's. Is it bidet? Bidet? I really should listen when other people say it, but I'm thinking, like, whenever people are talking about this, I'm already thinking about what would that feel like. I know what it would feel like. I've had it feel, but the Japanese ones, you know, the little squirt that comes out and washes you. The Japanese ones then has air that comes out and dries you. I don't know if they have one that wipes. That would be weird. Because do you reckon would you get the choice, like scrunched or folded? I mean, you know, we're not all the same. But yeah, and then the Olympians are using them, and it's not in English. So some of them are just using, like, pressing all the buttons. They're on TikTok, the videos. Oh, that Toad mukbang. I don't know. Like, you guys should have really clarified what you were leading me into watching, because I'm being traumatized. I don't look at chocolate cupcakes the same anymore. Plus, I don't know. I have an issue with people that eat cupcakes, but, you know, they don't remove the paper. Like, I remove the cupcake paper thing at the bottom. What's it called? Why am I drawing a blank? Why can't I? It's, you know, I remove that and then I eat the cake. But people that just peel it back and eat it and still have that paper thing on it, are you not scared you're going to take a bite and eat the paper? And then would you pick the paper out of your mouth once you've eaten it? Or would you just be so lazy to just eat it with paper? No. I swear I might have eaten paper before. I don't know why I'm so petrified of keeping the paper thing on the cupcake. Toad didn't do it, and that's another thing that horrified me. It's like, of course you're one of those people. Just to top it off. Oh, good. Nancy, you take it off too. Yes. Yeah, because then there's no risk of... Plus, what if you eat beyond the limit that you've already, you know, you've peeled it back and gone, I'll just eat this bit. What if you don't want it? What if during that bite, you just want to go a bit more, but you can't? You've already restricted yourself. Once the paper's off the whole thing, free range. Yeah. That's my little thing. But I'm also weird because when I eat a pie, like a meat pie, I take the top off and like add sauce to the meat. This is back when I used to eat pies because now I can't eat onion. Oh, I miss pies. And then mix the sauce in with the gravy and the beef and that. And then eat that and then eat the pastry last. So good. Okay. Cupcake sleeve or cupcake sleeve? Everything's a sleeve or a tray. Okay. I think we're done here. She's up and walking around. Where would you have gone if you were not getting a reception in this house? I would not have stayed upstairs. I don't know. And she stood on the couch as well. Okay, I'm going to go put... Should we depart or should we continue? I did have something else to show. Let me have a look at the bit that stuff is written down on that I've piled stuff on top. Oh, that's why I did pile stuff on there. Oh, I found this. Oh. Should we go to my Instagram? Because I wrote stuff on there. Oh, I don't want to watch the cupcake thing again. Like, I can't. Like, ugh. I literally get scarred. Like, images are hard for me to remove from my mind. And, yeah, I'm scarred. Should we have a break? And then I come back and then we can, or should we just round up? Actually, can we have a break? I might do a 2-minute break because I might go to the toilet. How has it been 2.5 hours? What the hell, guys? Oh, fuck it. Let's do, should we go long? I so let myself down tonight. I was meant to go to the comedy thing. As long as I stay live, because when I press stop, that means reality. The reality of what happened tonight. Okay. Time flies when you're having fun. Yes. Well, a good laugh. I know. When I... Oh, hang on. No mukbang today or ever. Actually, I did, because I was going to upload this video. Oh, yeah, I told you. Maybe I should just go edit it and upload it. It's got a bit of a good message in there. Because I was driving today. So I was driving and I didn't have time. I wanted to write a post on my community tab, but I didn't know what to say because I was MIA for a while. And I couldn't even get home and be home long enough to like go on Twitter or anything. So yeah, I decided to try and talk and drive. Wow. So yeah, I did that like real passionate talking thing, and then and you kind of check out, and then you check back in, and you're like, holy shit, I'm driving. Yeah, so that happened. I didn't crash because I'm skillful and stuff. Okay, let's just do a short break, and then I'll come back. So I just gonna need to fill up my water bottle and stuff. I'll put on the break music because we can't have a live without this beautiful song. It's one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite movies, Dream a Little Dream, with Corey Feldman and Corey Haim. Okay. Oops, I was like, see you in a minute or something.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper Sycamore tree. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper
Suggestion that Saturday night, sensational double thrill stock car spectacular at 7:30 at noon. Morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper Sycamore tree. Dream a little dreamer. Night breezes seem to whisper.
Here I am. Yeah, so guys, I forgot to say this in the beginning. I don't know whether to start a new channel and like, so you guys who want to follow my comedy journey, because yeah, I was like going to film tonight, trying to like get in the club and go up the stairs. Remind me of like I used to have to film going to like when I first started doing stand-up, like the first time I ever did it, I filmed walking into the venue, and like I took a photo with the bar guy to prove to my psychologist that I actually did it, because I had trouble leaving the house back then. And I knew no one would believe me. So a good photo with the bar guy is always proof. But yeah, I don't know if like I want it. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I don't really want to be connected to KJ, like connected to this shit in a way. You know, it's just, I feel like I can still do Katie videos every now and then. And I was going to do, you know, my Cactus reactions on other stuff. I need time. I need to find the time. But yeah, so I don't know what to do. I'm thinking of creating another channel, and the 10 people that want to come with me, you know, let's do a little Jerry Maguire moment, pack your boxes. But then, like, I'd still use this channel to react on certain things. And I'm like, Katie's still going to piss me off. I'm still going to need to voice my opinion. And if nothing happens, like, it's... yeah. And, oh, yeah. And also, because remember how I told you I came from the Janelle side? Of, like, that's how I came across Katie. Like, I was, I guess, what you'd call part of the Hatters from Janelle, like another side of the chin. Isn't it weird how they both have the chin? And they're so identical as well. I saw this video of, been a while, Janelle teaching Ensley how to swim. Just after I did that swimming video of, you know, like Katie being against the survival swim technique for infants. And then I see Janelle teaching Ensley to swim. And I don't think Ensley would even know that thing. And also, because I used to follow, I was also like thinking, imagine me being vocal about Janelle, me having a microphone in front of me and talking about Janelle. And then I was like, oh, do we really want to go there? I did find her makeup video. Remember that? If anyone does. If you don't, thank your lucky stars. Oh. And then I can't even tell my mates because it's like, yeah, like they know I watch shit shows. But imagine trying to describe this. Oh, look at you, cacti. There's the group of 10. Love us. Look at us. I'm joking. Okay, well, what should we do? Should we end it here? Guys, 2 hours and 44 minutes? I must have taken my hell time. Maybe I can speed it up somehow. It might have taken me a long time to get to the point, did it? Well, and I think it took Katie longer than me, those pauses. Oh. Well, I'm glad we watched it together and we experienced, you know, side bowl. Like, that's a haircut that needs to be in fashion. The way the hairdresser really curved around that ear and left that little front strand that every girl wants. Oh, me more. Thank you. Oops, I clicked on the wrong one. God, guys, stop chatting. Or Mimo says, I just love your voice. Oh, I wish other people. I can get really annoying though as well. Like I annoy myself. Like I even annoyed this person. I annoyed this person so much that because I used to like shit stir for fun. I've learnt my lesson now. Yeah, and he used to say, even when you say even the way you say annoying is annoying. Do you think I'm annoying? Annoying? And it's like boing, boing, annoying. Yeah. It's like, yeah, the laugh at the end of the Limp Bizkit. What is it? Ben Stiller's laugh at the end of the Limp Bizkit album. Yeah. Okay. Let me see let's just flood this chat with cacti. Green it out. Thank you everyone for coming, and those that were listening in, and like Roadhog for driving his truck in, like, and I didn't notice, and thank God that you guys in chat were here. Well, yeah, Venda, like I could talk all night, but I feel 3 hours because then my thing is I got to like listen to it back and do the timestamps. That's when I really start doing the tally of how many times did I say, you know, or I mean. I think I've got I mean out, but we'll see. But yeah, the you know count is pretty big. And yes, it's awful. But yes, check out the description because I add stuff in there. Plus, you can see the count once I put the timestamps in. I'm sure you're eager to understand. Oh, you're eager to see the count of, you know. Wonder how high it is. I don't know. Likes in there tonight as well. Ooh. Okay. Oh, CACTI love for everyone. Oh, Shelley, I like how you've done the like down 3, 2, 1. Oh no, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then she's still talking because that's what you get. What, people? Yes. I'll work on my humor. Yes. Oh, yeah. In real life. Oh my God, that means, yes, when I press end broadcast, thank you for reminding me, that's when reality comes. We'll try again next week. Oh no, I might film it and upload it and I might have a new channel. I know. So scary. We'll do side street or something. Side cart. Side salad bowl. A kaya bowl. Okay. You guys are awesome. Please take care. And yeah, check the links. I got fanny packs for sale. I know you're going to love it. With a good old cacti right there. Oh, I can make underwear. I should. Okay. I got to click out of here. Bye, guys. See ya. Cacti high five.